Greetings, Taurus, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope all of you are doing wonderfully well, and so good to see you. And thank you again for subscribing to my channel and leaving comments and thumbs up. I appreciate each one of you. And let's see what it is that a Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you need to know as the theme of the reading today. Well, you got 3 cards, so let's jump right in. Well, we begin with the number 19, and 1 and 9 is a 10. So you're coming to completion of a time of grief. Take a moment to look into this energy. It looks like the colors of the fall, when the leaves are falling, the golden reds and oranges and yellows. But you're grieving something from the past, but you're letting it go because grief deepens you, Taurus. It allows you to explore the perimeters of your soul. Grief is the only gateway to certain levels of consciousness, and it is a hard taskmaster. Through grief, you can explore every aspect of your dark side: anger, pain, abandonment, terror, loneliness. And these are aspects of the sacred wound that in our daily life we'll usually try to ignore. We don't want to know those griefs. We avoid them with all kinds of substances, with sex, with relationships, with work, with distractions of all kinds, the monkey mind. But grief is important. And so we're going to look at this grief. And also, what is coming in about the grief that you need to know is an offering. The number 4 is important. So there is, again, a card that looks like the fall. It's coming up. We're in August now. So Taurus, as we come into the fall months, the time of harvest, you will be seeing your world in a whole new way. You will be exploring the world. You will be moving from grief, facing that, getting that inner depth of whatever this grief is giving you. It's going to give you a great gift. And this offering is coming because every day of our lives, a Taurus, we take from Mother Earth our energy for life. And you are of the earth, the Taurus card. So we forget the ancient tradition of the sacred giveaway. Take a moment to sit in silence and count the magnificent things you have in this life. Even if it's only the wondrousness of being given life itself. So you're going to focus from grief to this offering, to everything. You're going to have a lot of gratitude for all of the things in your life, and that's the doorway to abundance. And this grief is going to be an offering because it's going to lead you to the number 33. It could be very important. That's a sacred angel number that you'll see messages that you're moving forward on your path. You could be seeing the animal of the deer, or you see it right now, and this is showing you this kind of innocence that's coming, this quickness, this shyness, but your aspirations. Aspirations stimulate power. It is your aim spiritually and physically in the world and involves the totality of your being. Without the balance between the physical and the spiritual, aspiration is a hollow accomplishment. So you're bringing in the spiritual and the physical in this aspiration. Something new with innocence, with tenderness, the deer. And so that's what I have. After you let go of grief, you're going to tap into an offering, and that's going to lead to a new aspiration. And Taurus, let's see what it is, Taurus, you need to know for this reading, and so it is. Well, to begin with, a Taurus, you come upon this with the 3 of Swords. This is something about heartbreak. This came up in a totally different deck for the reading of Aries in the same position. So you might want to check that reading out. The 3 of Swords, you see, there is a lot of tears. There's a storm. There's agony. This is heartbreak. But it is not a card of the heart. It's a card of the mind. So it's saying you have been allowing whatever this heartbreak, this third party, a situation that broke up a relationship and caused you a lot of grief. And you see the blood is almost black. It's very toxic. It's full of grief. This is a card of grief. And when you have that broken heart, when there's been a severance, this could be a divorce that left you with a lot of grief. And it's saying that the pain of grief is not the only teacher in this life. But if looked at properly, with awareness and an open heart, you're healing. You're getting the swords out of this heart so it can be healed. It is one of the greatest teachers of all. The seeds of wisdom and enlightenment are planted within the womb of grief. When you pull these swords out of your heart, there will be 3 holes that you can plant. A new seed of optimism, of hope, of renewal, of faith. What is lost can only come back to us in higher ways. And so you're looking at grief, you're looking at loss. It's very a primal time for you to face whatever a severance in a relationship that was caused maybe by a third party that has been causing you a lot of grief and maybe keeping you from offering your gifts and talents to this new aspiration. But you're moving toward it and toward aspiration and away from this grief. You're letting it go. You're offering this up. You're getting on your motorcycle. You're traveling. You're moving. You might actually literally be giving the green light to move toward a new job, toward a career, away from a relationship, a situation that has caused you a lot of grief. That's what we are seeing here. There is a lot of grief. But you're going to offer that up to this new beginning because you're going to let go of this 5 of Swords. This could have been causing you a lot of grief. This heartbreak, this severance, this ending of a relationship, this narcissistic relationship where someone was love bombing you and they got you very much in their clutches, in their trap mentally. And then they broke your heart because of another person. And then they discarded you. Depreciated you, made you feel like a victim. And this could be saying that you're moving away from grief and you're moving away from defeat and fighting and feeling victimized, a feeling like somebody is saying to you, my way or the highway. Somebody who has a chip on their shoulder because of this heartbreak. You're moving on from that because you're seeing clearly now the truth of the matter. You're being offered from God, from your higher power, just from a deep knowing that comes into your mind, a download. It's a gift. See how it's being handed to you. And it's going to bring you a lot of a sense of, you see the sunlight in gold, a lot of victory, a lot of triumph, a lot of clarity. You're going to have clarity over what this fighting is about. And you're moving away from it quickly. Because you have a new aspiration. And you're going to give much consideration to all of your choices in life at this time. And a free flow to your process of aspiration will come. Because you're getting clarity now, Taurus. And you're getting clarity on whatever this nightmare you've been in, that you've been worrying about. Maybe you've been self-sabotaging by going over and over the same catastrophic thoughts, negative thoughts. But you've got a very nice quilt on your bed. You're not that uncomfortable. So it's saying that you have to let go at this time of this grief, of this worry, of this depression, of this anxiety, of this nightmare, of thinking that everything is catastrophic, that you're worrying about other people, fighting with other people, some heartbreak, some divorce, some severance, that you're getting the truth on. And you're moving away from it quickly because you're now going to put your energy, your focus, your determination, your willpower, your creativity. This is the first card of the earth. And this is you, Taurus. But you're working on your craft. You're waking up from a nightmare, and what's going to help you wake up is to get going on work. Get a job, change your job, move forward, be a workaholic. And you're waking up from maybe that you feel like that you've had a setback in your career. And now you want to see, well, it can move forward now. Because you're letting go of fighting and conflict and defeat and despair and getting the truth because it's being given to you, this new idea. And you're going to go quickly toward it with a lot of communication and determination. And it's going to feel like a flow. It's going to happen like just everything's going to start speeding up. Once you take those swords out of your heart and let go of this grief. And the tower's coming. And the tower's coming because you see that whatever you've been worrying about, this anxiety, this nightmare, well, it's crashing down. It's coming to an end. It's coming to rock bottom. It's bottoming out. Because it wasn't really built on something true. And now your aspirations are going to be built on keeping your heart open. To be kind and loving to yourself. And so that energy of the universe can move freely through you. And that's how it does. As we take these swords out of our heart and stop thinking about who betrayed us, who hurt us, who defeated us, who victimized us. And you're seeing the truth on that and waking up from the nightmare that no longer serves you. And you're going to start working on whatever it is that you are creating, your craft. There's something new that you do with your hands. And you're going to have to see that this, whatever this came down from the higher power, lightning struck a structure that was not built on a firm foundation. And that's why you are having to heal from this grief, this nightmare, this fighting. Something about a narcissistic energy around you that you're seeing the truth on, and you're going to work on it. You're going to work on what you're being offered, this new idea. And let this structure, this relationship, this situation, this job, this phase of your life, let it come crashing down. It could be coming out of your field of awareness, just hitting you, because you're having a new offering. You're offering up this gratitude for your life itself. Reflect on what have I given back lately? What have I given back to the earth to heal her lately? And now it's time for you to think of the higher vision you have of life and balance on this earth, your earth sign. That's important to you, Taurus. And realize that the greatest gift, this offering that you can give the earth and your fellow humans, is your own enlightenment. And so you're waking up. This is a card of enlightenment. This is a card of being hit with the truth. You're seeing the truth about this situation, about this divorce, about this nightmare, about this fighting, this victimization, because you're the King of Swords. You're seeing this sword you're offered, this truth, this accuracy, this clarity. This king is sitting on the throne above the clouds because it's taking that reality of truth, the facts, intelligence, IQ, and looking at the situation of this tower from the reality of what it truly is. And then this King of Swords brings that mental intelligence to a situation. Just the facts, ma'am, about this crash, about this collapse that needs to happen because it's divine necessity. It's going to bring you more power and more truth and more really knowing what is right. And what is coming with the King is Swords. Once you see this truth and you get that information, you're going to go out on this journey. You're going to go and explore the world. You're going to turn this desert into something beautiful that will grow. And that's going to come in the fall. You're going to start this work. And you're going to be recognized for your skills and talents and how hard you have worked on this project that you're very passionate about. You have a lot of maybe young energy around you. You're just exploring this with energy, with confidence, with your intuition, because you're going to realize that after this tower, after this fighting, after this heartbreak, that everything's okay, Taurus. And how do we know that everything's okay? What is it that you need to know to trust in your higher power? You've hit rock bottom like the AA prayer. You know that you are powerless over whatever this is that hurts you to the core. And you're going to get out of this nightmare because you're going to wake up and see maybe it's not as bad as you think it is. Because really, you're still talking on your cell phone, getting your text messages, getting maybe an information that you thought everything was lost, but your aspirations are coming back. And it says, give much consideration to all your choices in life and a free flow to your process of aspiration. Well, this is your aspiration, and you're exploring it now. Because whatever you hit rock bottom is only up, and the new day is dawning. And that's what's coming with this offering for my Taurus. A powerful reading for you. And you're going to go for it with daredevil confidence. Be very cocky, confident, passionate about this, whatever it is you're finally seeing. You came to the end of this negative thinking. And you're going to move forward toward a new adventure, out with the old and with the new. Take bold moves toward your creative talents and work hard on it. Bring it down to earth, and you will be given a lot of recognition. And this aspiration will also give you a lot of not only recognition, but a sense of abundance, a prosperity. And that is what I have for my Taurus. Thank you again for subscribing and leaving your comments. My Taurus says, I love you wherever you are on this planet. We're all in this interconnected field together, learning and and loving ourselves through the grief process. And it's a process we're going through. And as you offer your grief up, you will have new aspirations to heal and to take this new adventure, because it's going to be a wonderful, passionate journey ahead. And so it is. See you next time, Taurus. Bye-bye.